Investigators who have spent days trying to find the cause of the Pan Am jet disaster have new evidence, a suitcase and some wreckage that could provide clues as to whether a bomb was planted on board. NBC's Robert Hager is following the investigation.
For 4 days, investigators had combed through the wreckage without finding any evidence to indicate whether the disaster was caused by a bomb or whether some structural weakness simply caused the plane to break apart in mid-flight. Today, they may have gotten their first break.
British investigators said they found a suitcase and some pieces of wreckage which bear signs of damage which could have been caused by a bomb. They declined to be more specific, but said they're sending the suitcase and the wreckage to a government explosives research institute, which specializes in explosives analysis.
The forward cargo hold of a 747 is located just behind the cockpit. A large bomb placed there would have devastated the aircraft. The other possibility, a structural failure, could have frightening implications for the reliability of the worldwide fleet of more than 800 747s. Just 2 years ago, beneath the skin of another Pan Am 747, 12 cracks were found. And some have been concerned that the unique oval shape of the 747 might be structurally weaker than the round shape of other planes. But the 747 has an excellent safety record, and the British investigation team went out of its way today to counter stories that structural failure might be a better theory than a bomb. Spokeswoman Penny Russel-Smith.
No evidence of a structural failure has so far been found. However, the possibility of such a failure is still being actively investigated.
We asked former FAA Administrator Donald Engen which he thought more likely, explosion or structural failure.
The odds are, the way it looks, at least on this side of the Atlantic, that probably it was more probably the former, an explosion, than it was a structural failure.
But Engen and others say it's important to keep an open mind until proof is in. U.S. investigators predicted today that by examining the wreckage closely, they will eventually have answers. Robert Hager, NBC News, Washington.